Exposure triangle, what does it mean? It means you've got to worry about three things, a blend of three things that give you your correct exposure. One is ISO, number two is shutter speed, number three is aperture. So, for instance, if you want to freeze the subject, you need a high shutter speed. So if you're on shutter priority, you choose a high speed to freeze it, a 500th, a 1000th, or and then if you're on shutter priority, it allows the camera to set the aperture. If the aperture is too high, so too wide open, not enough depth of field, then you have to increase your ISO. Similarly with aperture, aperture will give you your depth of field. So if you want a short depth of field, you have a wide open aperture. If you want a bigger depth of field, you have a closed down aperture, say f8, f11. And then it will give the camera the shutter speed. If the shutter speed is too low, say below a 30th, then you need to increase your ISO. A blend of all those three will give you a correct exposure. The problem is with ISO is that will introduce noise, so the higher the ISO, the more the noise, but it really depends on the camera you've got. But if you set say your aperture and that's what you want, and then you need to have a shutter speed that allows you to handhold or on a tripod, and you may need to increase your ISO. So if you increase your ISO, then that will add noise, but modern cameras these days you can go to really high ISOs. So that's the exposure triangle. If you've got any questions, please put them down below. I'm Mick Sadler. Thanks for watching.